Alrighty. Okay, so, alright, I hope everything is working. On my dashboard, I can't exactly do a preview of what, I look like, but hey, maybe I just need to keep going for a little bit. Actually, I think maybe what I should... Alright, there I am. So yeah, if the, yeah, there we are. Alright. Hey, everybody! I think everything's finally working. I've got my preview on my phone, and that's also how I can, talk with you guys. So yeah, hello, Machirin. Glad you could make it. This is, So yeah, I just decided, one day that, hey, I want to play this game. It comes from Temmie Chang, one of the lead artists on Undertale, aka that game I will never shut up about as long as I live. She just, like, was working on this for a while in RPG Maker and posted about it frequently on Twitter. And she, and I thought, hey, this looks interesting. So like, it's available on her, itch.io page. You can either play it for free or you can donate some money to her. I decided to donate her $10, because, you know, want to support the artist. And now we're here playing this game. So yeah, I have no idea what to expect, except for the fact that there are some loud or bright flashing moments in it, apparently. At least that's what the warning screen at the beginning of the game says. So I just want to, I just want to get in, take a look at it, see what I might find. I've never played this before. I haven't even seen anything from it, so I'm going in completely blind. Sure, why not? Sure, I'll watch the rest of the movies too. I mean, they're all, I know, it is very nice. Oh, what do we got here? Wow. So yeah, this isn't exactly a new animation. This was basically just the trailer that she had posted for this game on her YouTube channel. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure basically all of the cutscenes in this game are animated by Temmie Chang, and she is definitely very talented. All right. Okay, so let's have a look around. I kind of got to reach under my microphone to get to the keyboard, but that's okay. All right. Oh yes, and by the way, the music in this game, according to the itch.io page, is by Toby Fox, which is nice. I think another musician may have done some other music for it, but I don't remember. I hope I can give credit where it's due. Your drawer is full of clothes your parents bought for you. You don't really have a sense for fashion yourself. That's okay, neither do I. It's a pile of clothes ready to be washed. Melody looks sickly. He refuses to eat. What should I do? Aww. I hope your snake gets better, whoever you are. A lot of drawings of your imaginings in a world you wished you lived in. Your skill is not where you want it to be yet, but you're still proud of what you've made. I wonder if climbing back into bed is an option. I'm sure it is. It's a garbage can, there's a lot of crumpled up papers full of sketches you don't like. It's your diary. What would you like to do? They aren't back today either. When will Mom and Dad come home? I'm really lonely. Melody isn't doing so well. He won't eat anything for some reason. Wonder if it's Famine Tracker? I don't think Toby Fox uses trackers. I think he said he tried to use one when he was working on Undertale, but he just couldn't get into it, so I'm fairly certain this is FL Studio that he's using. To pass the time, I've been imagining stories that have become so vivid I nearly forget reality. In these stories, I'm who I always wanted to be. Brave, strong, unafraid, living freely, and living in a forest of wonders. The world of my dreams. I even have friends. But at the end of these imaginings, I have to remember that world isn't real. At the end of the day, I have to remember I'm just me. The me who is pathetic. The me who is cowardly. The me who is alone. I'm kinda tired. I'd like to rest a bit. Wouldn't we all? Sure. Let's see if tomorrow is better. Aww. Yeah. I think actually, I think Toby Fox may have actually collaborated with Flashy Goodness on something, but I don't remember. Might have been one of the extra songs that were in the Undertale soundtrack release recently. But I think he may have mentioned at one point that he was very much inspired by Flashy Goodness in his own composing. All right, so I think a possibility of what I should do, like, I'm gonna try and get all the endings in this game, but this is a short game according to Temmie. So I'll probably only be here for like an hour and a half, perhaps. At most, I mean. Perhaps the color blue does reflect her mental state out of the shadows. It's her parents' room. Alright. Painting of flowers. A potted plant. It's a phone. I apologize if checking everything is boring for people, but, you know, Undertale's kind of conditioned me to do that a lot. Because it's like, a lot of things in that game, you usually have to click on them multiple times to see everything there is to see with them. I'm pretty sure that these items aren't going to have much, though, so no need to worry about that. This isn't our normal reclining chair. Did they come back and change the chair? Living room garbage can. Small table. Alright. Thank you, Michirin. Glad I have the go ahead. Comfortable couch. Small table. Can't see the screen from this angle. Sure, why don't... Here, actually, hold on, let me check this. I'm assuming that's gonna do something, so let me check this painting. Nice. What's in here? It's the bathroom. A potted plant. A potted plant. Toilet. Bathroom sink. Shower curtain. You accidentally rip it. You accidentally rip it a lot. Or wait. Is that describing what I just did or what I do all the time? Or I mean, or what I have a tendency to do, as in my character. I'm gonna assume maybe it's the former, because it just seems like that's the mood. You know? Interesting programming. That was... okay. Very bizarre TV program. I looked down for a second and then all of a sudden there's another character. Who are you? Just a visitor. Is there anything I can do for you? Not really. I'm just here to observe. Observe? What are you observing? Who is this? I'm just here to see what happens. What do you mean? Where did he... Oh, that was a he? Could have sworn it was a girl. But whatevs. I should not assume. I don't understand, Out of the Shadows says. Spelled E-Y-E. I like that pun. The kitchen chair bench. And... let's see. Oh, I can't go behind there because of this chair. I'm sure somebody's gonna be like, oh yeah, sure, blame the chair for all your problems. Some bills and papers, potted plant. We like our plants, don't we? The radio doesn't appear to be working. Garbage can. Refrigerator's fully stocked, but it's hard to decide what to eat. I have that issue all the time. Kitchen sink, it's clogged up a bit. Yeah, for what, like, man, Temmie... Out of the Shadow says, the red contrasting against the blue looks very nice. Temmie, I think, has, like, a great sense of color. There's a painting over the oven. Of a dog by the sea. All it's missing is a dragon in the background, and it can be the history of Tem. Cutting board. Container full of sugar. Ate a bit of sugar. Oh, man. Those were the days. I remember when I used to just eat handfuls of sugar. I'm pretty sure everybody did when they were younger. I mean, I don't mean to assume, but, you know. Pretty sure nearly everybody has done that. Alright. So there's a basement. A broom. It's a box. It's another one. An open box. What's in it? A box. A box. A box. Two of them are boxing. Maybe that's what should have been on the TV. The box's boxing match from that SpongeBob episode. It's you. You look cute today. Oh, why'd I stop? Oh, does she not think so? Is she disagreeing with the narrator? The boiler. It's scary looking. Alright, now let's see what's up on the table. It's a box. On a table! Some old receipts. Okay. Man. You know, I actually, I just remembered, actually, one time when I was, like, very young. This game just suddenly, like, brought memories back to me. But I was, like, around... I forget what age I was exactly. I think it might have been, like, around 9. And my parents were like... They had a big fight, basically. And so they both decided they wanted a vacation. They both left for different states. My dad for Arizona, my mom for California. And they were just, like, gone for months. And I had to stay at, First it was with a babysitter, but we didn't really like her. She was kind of a jerk, and her boyfriend was too. And then later we stayed at grandma's, and that's just a long stretch where I was missing both of them very badly. And so, like, I know how it feels to be in an empty house, little girl. Little lonely girl. So, it appears they're not back yet. Checking one more time. I mean, the best place to look for your parents would possibly be outside. Maybe they're doing gardening. Who knows? Oh yeah, I also forgot RPG Maker kind of has this thing. I've actually used RPG Maker in the past, and like it's one of those it's a weird thing where, like, if you turn while you're on the edge of the screen, you won't go back. Where in, like, most official RPGs, you usually will. I don't know if there's a fix for that. Because I think this was made in MV, the most recent edition of the program. But, yeah, whatever. That's not important. That's not important. Point is, can't find my parents, so I guess I'll go back to sleep. Or maybe I'll just look at the diary entry again. There was a strange guy in the house today. I couldn't believe my eyes. I wasn't sure if he was real or not. I was a little alarmed at first, but maybe I just imagined him. When will Mom and Dad come home? Oh, Melody isn't moving anymore. Oh, that's sad. Please come back. Please come back. How long have they been gone? I mean, forgive me if I'm wrong, but this movie seems to be implying that they've been gone for years. Oh. Oh boy, here we go. I had a feeling it'd get like this soon. Alright, well. I don't know what I was expecting to find there, but... Alright. So the girl says, I've basically checked everybody and I've basically checked everything in the house already. But I guess maybe I'll just go in all the rooms again to see if anything changed. There's a possibility that something did. So yeah, gotta figure out who her is first before I can help her. At least now I have a goal. Yes, you can. Oh, that's kind of what I was expecting. I thought things wouldn't be right. What's happening? Such a wonderful sight. I recommend you turn back. He's right. I should go back. What was that? What's going on? I knew I shouldn't have gone outside. What should I do? What should I do? I'm so scared. Where are Mom and Dad? Where could they be? Well, time to go to bed again, I suppose. I went outside to try and look for Mom and Dad, and what I saw, my heart was racing. Something's wrong. Everything looked distorted and destroyed. I didn't know what to do. Was what I saw even real? That strange man was there too. He was looking at the chaos and he seemed to like it. He told me I should turn back and then vanished. Who is he? If I see him again, maybe I should ask him where my mom and dad are. Would he know? Where are my mom and dad? Did they get hurt? Do they need my help? I don't know what to do. My mind is racing. I'm so scared. I'm so worried. What should I do? I'm tired again for some reason. Why am I so tired? Something is afoot. Something is clearly afoot. I don't know if I should be sleeping, but for some reason, I can't keep my eyes open. I believe... I'm fairly certain that something's trying to pull her into the world that she's imagining. I should... Nothing to... No direction. Just do whatever. Oh. Oh no, it's creeping into the house. What's happening? I need to find Mom and Dad, quick! Here, hold on. Wasn't there a run button? Oh boy, this is not good. This is not good. Alright, I need to... I thought there was a run button somewhere in this, engine. But I can't... Wait, I recognize that character. That was like that's one of Temmie's. I know that. Like she posts about it on like social media or whatever. I think it was in an animation she made actually. Where did this doll come from? This isn't my doll, but it looks familiar for some reason. Alright. The doll would probably be a good thing to take. So yeah, if the... Oh! I can't go out there? Why can't I go out? Do I need to watch TV? Nope, won't turn on. Well, Out of the Shadows just said, I bet there's something on TV relating to this. Well, the TV don't work. Here, are there other things that I need to take? Like from... It's destroyed. Bathroom flavored garbage can. Well, that's, ooh, that's unfortunate. Some of your drawings. How did these get here? Beats me. What was this a picture of again? A sunset, if I remember correctly. Comfortable couch, it's all ripped up. Couch was switched out again. Press F to pay respects for the TV. I did. Doesn't seem to have done anything. The broom is still fine, thank God. It's a box on a table. A box with questionable contents inside. Also, wait, they've been... Unless I'm crazy, I feel like they must have been moved around. Oh, now the box is closed. I know that was open before. Wasn't there a vase here? Yeah, I feel like I need to check stuff again. It's a stove, doesn't seem to be working. Cutting board. Container full of sugar. Oh, well, I ate the sugar. Hold spice ingredients. Its contents are scrambled. Kitchen sink. Refrigerator. There's nothing to eat. That's... Oh, hey! There's a actually healthy potted plant. Why didn't I think of that? Michirin just suggested I go to the parents' room. Why didn't I think of that? I mean, I was probably going to anyway because I'm checking everything all over again, but, you know, the phone is gone. There's just... The parents aren't in the picture anymore. That's... Can't remember who this is. Of course I can't. Go in. Oh. That's not good. That's not good. This is what I call not good. I don't even know what that is. I can't check that. This is, oh, I can't go up there. I don't think I can go anywhere but here. An open journal. The previous pages are all torn out, but the last page, this is Mom's handwriting. If you find this journal, my little star, I'm sorry we couldn't get to tell you one last goodbye. I know you haven't found your confidence yet, but I know deep inside, a strong and brave girl sleeps. I wish we could have been able to see you all grown up. If you find a way out, please, move on without us. I think it's too late for us. I wish with all my heart we can meet again, in another time, another place. Please know we love you very much. Whatever happens to us, we'll never forget you. I'm proud to have been your mother. I'm proud of you, my daughter. This is precisely what I was afraid of. Can't be. No, they must still be somewhere. I can still find them. They need my help. I have to... So yeah, I don't think there's anything else of note to check there. I have to find them. Huh. I thought something was falling for a second. He's back. Did he go into my room? He went into my room. It's you. It's me. Do you know where my parents are? I think you already know the answer. They're gone. To a place they can't willingly return from. No. As things are, you'll never see them again. No! No, it's not true! They're not gone! They can't be! No! Well, they may be gone from this world, but it isn't too late to save them. Huh? How can that be? I thought you said they were... From this world, yes. There is nothing that can be done. But if you're willing to take a chance, you may be able to find a way to save them. There is a world beyond this one that you seem to already be somewhat familiar with. A world that you've depicted in these crude drawings of yours. It seems like, because of her, you've established a link to that world. It wouldn't be very hard to create a path for you there. There is a world like that? So it really exists? However, in stepping through this path, you can never return to this life. Can you take this step knowing you may never be able to return? If there's a way to save them, then I have no choice! There is a chance that in doing this, you will slowly lose every attachment you have to this world. I figure most of that doesn't bother you, but what might upset you is that it includes the memories of your parents. With this risk in mind, will you take this step? Do you think even without the memories of this world, you'll be able to save them? I could lose the memories of Mom and Dad? No! These memories, they're my everything! Stay behind, and you can hold on to your memories forever. In an endless abyssal chasm. How can I save them if I won't remember them? What sort of options are these? Do you know why all of this is happening? Do you know what caused all of this? I believe I do. There's an influence from a large, unstable power in a world not too far from here. It's likely that's what's causing this world to collapse on itself. Or perhaps this world was never stable to begin with. Maybe this world has been unwinding itself from the start. If all of this is happening? Why are you here? Why did you come to a decaying world? Curiosity. I stumbled upon this small world in my search for someone, the one I suspect caused all of this. Or I guess the one who may be making the decay of this world accelerate. I was intrigued by this place's miserable fate and came to see this world to its end. I was surprised to find there was anyone left. There isn't much time for you left either. If you stay here, you too will soon be drawn into the depths of an endless chasm. You find yourself unable to stay awake for very long, isn't that right? I don't really care either way if you choose to go or not. There's someone I'd like to return to soon, so this will be our last meeting, and your last chance to escape from here. Will you leave this world? I mean... Alright, this is definitely one of the places where things split. So, I'll pretty much try both of them at some point, but for now, being the selfless person that I am, I'm sorry for the brag, but, I mean, if this were to actually happen to me, I'd rather my parents live, than me stay, to be honest. I'll go. I need to take that chance. If there's a way I can save them. Maybe. Yes. Deep in my heart, I'll make sure I hold on to their memories. There's no way I'll let myself forget. You've made a wise decision. Step through this door, and don't look back. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. Maybe you'll even get to meet her. Until then, farewell. I mean, it is more or less... Michigan just said, it's not a choice, it's an ultimatum. And you're right. I have a feeling my dreams and happiness will come true the moment I walk through this door. I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Melody. Goodbye, Mom. Goodbye, Dad. I'll never forget you. And that's it. That's one of them. Yep, I was right. In-game music by Toby Fox. So, yeah, that's just the end. She becomes somebody else in the world that she imagined, and that's it. Oh. I think Mom and Dad wanted this for me. For me to live on towards a brighter world. Still, I can't believe my eyes. This outside world before me. It's so beautiful. Aw, that is incredibly bittersweet. So, oh. Excuse me? I'm a cat now. Not the cat girl. Just the... It seems as time has passed. She slowly lost hold of her memories from her last life. However, she is still drawn to the girl she met in her dream. Though maybe for the wrong reasons. Maybe one day she might realize and remember the real reason she's drawn to her. What a shame she lost her memories. Oh well. And, okay. Out of the Shadows says, lesson of the day, becoming a furry can sometimes be sad. And, yeah, if you're throwing your whole life away for that, that is pretty sad. It's a familiar doll. It's a radio. It seems to be playing some of Temmie's favorite music. A lot of it seems to be sung by some kind of robotic voice. It seems like there's also some vocal covers of the same songs playing. Wow! Good job! You found the secret room! You must have some questions, right? I'm not doing anything particularly important right now, so feel free to ask me anything if you'd like. Who are you? I'm Temmie, the creator of this game. I draw, illustrate, pixel animate. Right now, I guess. I made sound effects in-game using a cute program. Behold! Please hire me, I need work. Anyway, please ask away. Do you have any more questions? This is directed at you. Insert player name here. I didn't know you were insert player name here? Well, I'm pretty awesome if I do say so myself. Oh, hi from... Comsommel says hello from France. Hello, Comsommel. Hello, French people. Why am I a cat? That's my first question. Haven't you always been? Bizarre tone shift. It's probably confusing, right? She stepped into a new world, however, because she was influenced from abnormalities from her decaying world, she was shifted into a demon. This is partially a premise for the game I want to make next, but that game is much more ambitious and I don't know how long it will take me. I hope you get to see it someday soon. Anyway, I think she prefers being this way anyway. It really is a new start for her. Also, it's very similar to what she kind of always wished to be anyway. It works out. Kind of. Who is that handsome demon man? Think of him as an anti-hero. Sort of. But he's not really a good person. I guess in the story he's okay. Yeah, what about it? Did he need to be a handsome demon man? Yes. Alright. How about the other response? Who are the characters he's referring to? The someone he wants to return to is Yoki. She'll be the main character of the game I want to make soon. The character causing everything. You'll find out in the one day I ever finish that game. I hope I do. Is this all there really is to this game? That's it! I'm sorry, there's so little. This is just meant to be a test game I made to learn how RPG Maker works so I could actually make the game I actually wanted to make. I hope you enjoyed it anyway. I ended up getting attached to a story and made it longer than I intended. I felt really worried writing a story with this type of tone and themes. I really hope it doesn't upset you too much. I'm sorry if it did. I mean... I don't want to do this to her, but at the same time, I'm just curious to see... Hold on. I'm gonna check a few things. Oh, I can play with a ball of yarn. Yay! Yay, I can play with a ball of yarn. This is the best game ever. 10 out of 10. Oh, what are these? Just shoes? See, I guess this is sort of a playable teaser. Shadows? Comsommel, if you're just joining us, this is Temmie Chang's RPG Maker test thing that she made. I got to the end in like 35 minutes. And this is her right here. Okay. Time to eliminate her. Huh? Well, she's gone. Now I can play with the ball of yarn in peace. Okay, well, I guess that's everything. Do you want to return to the start screen? Yeah. Alright, well. That was run 1 of Escaped Chasm. So yeah, that was certainly something. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. I absolutely want to see if I can... no. Yes. Okay. So... Okay, so... Now that I know, what's going on here, and what to do, Actually, hold on. Can I leave the room on the first day? What if I just go straight out the front door? Ah, okay. I forgot about that. So this game is never coming out that now that we killed her. Out of the shadows. I really, man, you know, I gotta say, this is a very interesting proof of concept. I would absolutely love to see this turn into a full game at some point. Cause, like, I don't know. I mean, of course, like, it's because Temmie was basically, like, you know, Toby Fox obviously came up with all the ideas for Undertale, but, like, Temmie Chang is the one who gave them, like, life. And I love the way that game looks. Like, she has such a strong design sense that I think really appeals to me. I would absolutely love to see her just run wild with whatever she has in her head. Like, I'd be totally interested in seeing that. Alright. So yeah. As a proof of concept, I'm really interested. So yeah, now that I know what to do, I can basically get to the end again in like 5 minutes. So then I can see what happens if I say no. Oh yeah, I can also see what happens if I don't take the doll. I think that might have something to do with it too. See, I didn't actually pay attention to this movie either, but like, it more or less just, yeah, Out of the Shadows. So Comsommel says, it's one of those creepy RPG Maker games. Out of the Shadows says, I'd say less creepy, more emotional. I guess like psychological is the way that I would personally describe it. Isn't there like, I could have sworn there was a dash button. I really wish I could. That's nice. Most of these time are just bad gore stuff. Oh, dang it, I didn't pay attention. I'm sorry. Out of the Shadows. I'm assuming that was maybe either the girl she was dreaming of, Yoki, the one with the bunny ear eyes, or just like generally something to her world. Maybe it's what she looked like. I didn't pay attention. I have no idea what it was, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, I gotta get through the dialogue. I hate to be that guy who skips through it, but I mean I've seen this already. So here, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't make fun of you, Comsommel, for your English. I was just trying to understand what you said. My thick American brain can't really take too much in it, unfortunately. But whatever, it's fine. So yeah, I guess technically speaking, that was all I had to do today. I actually just realized. Okay, yeah, that. So, I actually just realized this game's structure is very similar to PT. Like the... Oh, wait, what? I thought you had to... Oh, I need to look at everything. Whoops. Oh, hey, Dad. Thank you. Dad just brought my laundry in. So yeah, I forgot. I need to check the kitchen. I don't think I did that. I think maybe I also need to try and go outside. Out of the Shadow says, yeah, I don't like gore-driven horror that much, but I like psychological stories a lot. And yeah, I too have a greater appreciation for psychological stuff and all that. I've already been checking, like, everywhere. I didn't check the bathroom, did I? Why would I think that my parents, of all places, would be in the bathroom? Alright, I've checked everywhere. Oh, the TV! Duh! Okay. That's all that's on TV. Yeah. I can't check the parents' room until the final day, Michirin. Oh, duh. I forgot. I can check. I have to check. Just because I can't go in doesn't mean I didn't check. I can be such an idiot sometimes when I play video games. Alright. Next day. Yeah, this is actually funny thing. Like, I just realized at the end of this game that, like, I'm pretty sure the first idea for this that I saw, or really I think the first one that anybody saw, was, like, an animation that Temmie had posted on her Twitter some months ago of that werewolf girl. It was just like a really short thing. I think it was for Halloween. Maybe it wasn't. I don't remember. But like that's the first thing I ever saw of it. Like, and it's I'm noticing, like, I'm really fascinated by like seeing the birth of these ideas before they get developed into games like this. You know? Especially when it comes to, like, indie games. Alright. So here, wait. Actually, I wonder... Does taking the, Satoshi Kon... Out of the Shadow says, Satoshi Kon, he made Paprika, Perfect Bloom, Paranoia Agent, is really good at dark psychological stories like this. I have yet to see a Satoshi Kon movie, but I really want to. Actually, funny story about that, though. During Christmas, I suggested that we watch Tokyo Godfathers, but my dad kind of has a stigma against anime, so he was like, nope, not watching that. Yeah, anime. Calm Sommel. That is what we're talking about now. Alright, here we go. But yeah, I definitely, at some point, I need to cross a Satoshi Kon film off of my to-watch list. Older folks, Machinin says, older folks tend to have a stigma against animation in general, and that's a real shame. Indeed, I 100% agree with you, Michirin. In fact, we've actually had, like, conversations about this on Discord, like, multiple times. You know, about the whole, like, Disney live-action remakes and stuff. Which is like, you can go on social media and basically find everything that we have to say about it said by other people. So, okay, so this is... Oh wait, no, I don't have to do this. Okay, so there's the familiar doll. I'm going to assume that not taking it will get me some different ending. But I'm also fairly certain that Out of the Shadow says, he's my dad is the person who introduced me to anime, like Macross, Gundam, Space Battleship, Yamato, and Akira. I'm not familiar with those first three. Akira is a freaking fantastic movie. I actually showed that to my dad. I am not entirely sure he was into it. I'll check if there... I only check here as a last resort. Alright, alright. Checking everything, checking everything. So I think I took the doll this time. But I'm gonna select no, I don't want to go this time. And see what that does. Yeah, I would say you are lucky. Though technically speaking, my dad did have some anime that he grew up with. But it was like 70s shows like Gotcha Man or Speed Racer, that kind of thing, that got like localized into shit like G-Force. So like, you know, it's like the very early days of anime localization. This is Mom's handwriting. I've read it. I have read it all. So I can only assume that because like the only other variable that I can think of in this game is besides the yes or no prompt at the very end is the doll. So like what different ending does it get me if I don't take it, you know? Like you know, I want to see Comsomel, I like this style too. Alright, I have to skip through the dialogue. I'm sorry. This might take a little bit. But yeah, like man, I'm really liking this particular tune at this point of the game. I think at some point, like, I've got to see if I can do something with this, like, for my channel. Out of the Shadow says, yeah, he saw a little of that, like Star Blazers, basically the 70s dub of Yamato, but it's surprisingly basically totally uncut, actually, but also knows the actual series. Yeah. My dad is only familiar with G-Force. Alright, I need to pay attention now because I'm getting near the end. And there's a possibility that if I am too fast, I could select the wrong thing. Song reminds you of the NES version of East 2? Interesting. Maybe I can use Falcom instruments to remix this. It'd probably be pretty fitting. Definitely has the chorus square wave thing that the first two East games had going on in the PC-88 versions. Alright, I think I'm almost at the end. This is actually a really long dialogue. I didn't even realize it. Alright, I think this is the choice. Stay. I can't do it. So be it. Farewell. And so the lonely girl chose to stay in her deteriorating world. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad. I'm not the strong girl you thought I was after all. Time passed by slower and slower. Her consciousness slowly fading, she would forever dream of a beautiful world that was once just out of reach. I mean, it's pretty much what you see is what you get. And I didn't get the secret room even though I got the doll. Okay, one more time. I know exactly what I need to do. Okay, so I kind of... Okay, so I feel like I have to select see the rest of the movies just so that I can be sure I feel like I have to select that I have to see the rest of the movies just so I can see the ending cutscene, possibly. I mean, if they have one, that is. Okay, so this time... So this time, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm just going to go ahead and go for it. Oh, hey! My buddy Luke appears to have liked the announcement tweet that I made. So he might be joining us very soon. Possibly. Alright. So yeah, now I know not to waste time. Yeah, I will definitely admit to, like, I think it might just be in, like, more recent times that I've started thinking this, but, like, I kind of relate to this girl a little bit because, like, I've just had so many days that have been so terrible for me, and I've just been like, you know what, I just want to imagine a place where I can be completely happy. Speedrun this thing, Michirin says. I sure will. I'd probably have a world record if I could find the dash button. But I cannot. So yeah, just like of course, like, as an artist myself, I can relate very much to the whole using art as an escape mechanism technique. And like, usually I usually don't like to look at art that way because, like, I think I might have just, like, stolen this from Doug Walker or something, but okay, the box is open. I don't understand why it closes on the last day. But the oh wait, I think I was supposed to trigger that first and then go into a different room. Or was I? Was I supposed to... He's not showing up anymore. Oh, I was supposed to check their room. Duh. Art without meaning is pointless. Yeah, well, like, art, I feel, is... I might have just taken this from Doug Walker or whatever, but, like, I feel like art is supposed to help us understand reality, not have us escape from it, which is, wait, maybe I've already initiated the extra ending because he didn't show up. So yeah, art is supposed to help us understand reality, not help us escape from it. And, like, I don't usually like to... What? But, like, I just find that, like, more and more with each day, I write, like, increasingly I imagine increasingly self-indulgent, things to draw, just cause, like, man, just cause of that thought in the back of my mind, which is like, yeah, wouldn't it be nice if I had that? Out of the Shadow says, yeah, but on a subconscious level, we always think even slightly about what we do, so can there truly be meaningless art? Very true. Well, I've looked basically everywhere at this point. Am I supposed to look at certain objects? That's probably what the issue is. I'm probably not looking at certain objects. That was it! I need to look at the chair! There it is! I'm such a fool. I keep forgetting details. But at least it's going faster and faster each time. We're getting there. But yeah, so I guess in that sense, there really can't be. I guess in that sense, you're kind of right, Shadow, in that there can't be meaningless art. Like the closest thing to meaningless art that I can think of would be art generated by a computer, perhaps. But even that has like an algorithm on which it operates to generate that art. So there is meaning behind it a little bit. I guess. I hope this makes sense. Michidian says, I'll say no. I subscribe to the style is substance mentality. Yeah, pretty much. Or, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of just saying whatever. It's just kind of like a stream of consciousness right now. But, you know, I'm kind of just saying whatever I think at that moment. Whether or not it actually means anything, honestly, I have no idea. But I don't know. I think I've expounded all my thoughts that I can on this subject, to be honest. So yeah, like the only other variable is that doll. At least that's all I can think of. So if I just don't take the doll, maybe I'll get the third ending. Unless I'm misremembering something. I'm pretty sure Temmie said there were only like 4 endings in the game. But I have no other idea what else I could change to get a different ending. I'm almost positive that the only reason like the doll was the key to that secret room that I got at the end. So if I don't get it, then like I have nothing else to do. Kamsamo says, Lord knows that this game has a secret timer. And also, some might argue that computer-generated art are just sound figurations of a mathematical reality. I don't think I'm woke to that concept, so sorry if that just whizzed right over my head. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the game doesn't have a secret timer, Kamsamo. I mean, considering that... I mean, despite the fact that the game says it's like the world is on the verge of destruction, I'm pretty sure it just lets the player take as much time as they want to like do everything. Yeah. Out of the Shadow says, but even with art created by algorithms, our own brains slowly give meaning to it, even slightly, by trying to see art in there. And I guess you're kind of right. It might just be... I mean, I feel like that whole computer algorithm art thing might have just been spurred because I saw the Down the Rabbit Hole video on Terry A. Davis and Temple OS, which is, man, that was a saddening story, indeed. I'm not gonna say too much about it. You can just go watch Down the Rabbit Hole's Temple OS video if that's something you're interested in. It's sort of like an internet history kind of video that chronicles the history of like certain people who exist online, or even just like certain people who existed in general that like aren't in the public consciousness. Like, for example, some artist who was perhaps just some artist who is like nobody really knew about until like after he died and his landlords found his stash of art that he made. So it's like, for some reason I find that I find that kind of stuff fascinating for some reason, but I know it's not for everybody. Also, that video is like an hour and a half long, so, you know, you might want to really consider if you want to go see that. Yeah, I recommended it to Michirin, but she said she wasn't really super interested. Might have been because I didn't recommend her the most fascinating one, possibly. I recommended her the one on Norman Bhutan and Empress Teresa, just because it was one of the shorter ones and one of those that was like more tame in its subject matter. But you know, if she's not interested, then whatever. Okay, back to the final conversation. I mean, you said you watched the video and you just weren't interested. Yeah, I was talking about Henry Darger out of the shadows. But yeah, I forget what I was talking about, actually. But yeah, I do like watching those videos when I'm like working for a long time, actually. Even though I think I've seen nearly all of them at this point, I've seen some of them like upwards of 5 times. I think I've seen the Temple OS video like 3 times. I mean, it's Michirin, I'll just say right now, that video seems very much like not the kind that you would be able to sit through. Because of the subject matter and Terry A. Davis himself. Because, man, he's fascinating, but he's also terrible. Like, he's just a terrible human being. Alright, I'm almost there again. Alright. I think I watched like half of the Rajneeshpuram video, but I think that was kind of one of them where I started to get kind of lost halfway through. I have this unfortunate tendency to just like be in the middle of a story or whatever, and if it's not structured a certain way, I'll end up forgetting who half of the significant figures are. It's sort of like, I guess it's sort of like reading a Wikipedia article about a film synopsis, I guess. Like, I don't, like, after a certain point, oh, that was what I wanted to click, whoops. But, like, after a certain point, I just forget the finer details. Okay, I think I'm reconnected now. My internet dropped for a little bit, I'm sorry about that, guys. So yeah, sorry about that. That was nobody's issue but mine, believe me. Alright, I don't think anything changes. I think the doll just gets you into that secret room. Unless I'm missing something again, perhaps. I don't know. Alright, I think... Yeah, that was it. The doll just gets you into the secret room at the end. I didn't even need to... But there were like... She said there were like 4 endings. Maybe there's no secret room now because I killed the dev. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it'd be worth doing a 4th run to get the doll again to see if that part's true, so I think I'm just gonna end it here. But anyways, thank you all for joining me. We had a nice conversation about the meaning of art and such, and if you can, please go check out